Alright, hey everybody, so welcome to another After We Collided movie video. Now today's video is of course talking all about high expectations. Now when the first film came out, the vast majority of fans were not happy, and as we come to find out that even Anna Todd, Josephine Langford, and even Hero Finds Tiffin, and people behind the scenes were not happy with the film either. So one of the big things that's been talked about for After We Collided is that they're making like a lot of changes. We're getting an R-rated movie, we got a new director, we got new writers. We different people have been taken away from behind the scenes. The studio is gone, and so one of the big things is that we're starting to get like a lot of expectations for the film. Because I'm already starting to see like a lot of people, start talking about different things that they want to see in the film. Like all the changes that they're going to be making. But here's the problem: are we setting ourselves up for disappointment? Because let's face it, it's never going to be 100% an adaptation of the book. I mean, they're still going to have to make changes. They're still going to have to do things different because at the end of the day, the first film did kind of screw them over. So it's not like they can spend the entirety of the second film, just fixing the first film's mistakes. Like, let's just, let's talk about the bet for a second, or excuse me, the dare, as it came to be known in the first film. All right, so as you all know, the first film, the big reveal was that he dared himself. He dared himself to basically make her fall in love with him and then turn it off like that. And you know that that's completely 100% not what happened in the books. And so now, like, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, in the second one, they're going to go back to the books. They're going to go back to, what happened in the first book. It's like, no, I don't think we're going to get that. Because at the end of the day, like I just said, that they can't spend the entirety of the first film, kind of fixing, or they cannot spend the entirety of the second film fixing the first film's mistakes. Because if they do that, then again, I mean, they're just going to be left with a crappy sequel. I mean, they're not going to be really left with a sequel. They're just almost going to be, left with a film that is just basically one major retcon of the first film. Now, look, I want to see them go back to the books. I want to see them, go back, to, what we actually love about the books, which, of course, we are going to be getting that. We are going to be getting Hardin's personality. We are going to be getting, more sex scenes. We are going to be getting, an R rating. But at the end of the day, I mean, they can't fix everything. And so that's kind of like one, but before all this gets put on us, because I'm sure that, some people behind the scenes are going to put everything on the fans and say, hey, we never said any of this. You guys are the ones who built this thing up. Like it wasn't us, it was you. Not so fast, people. It is actually their fault, because if you actually look at Roger Cumble's Instagram posts, if you look at like all the stuff that Anna Todd has said, they really are building up the fans. They really are hyping the fans up. They really are contributing to all of the high expectations that the fans are actually having. Because like Roger Cumble, literally in the big video that he made, announcing that he was the director, he even started, pretty much at one point in the video said, wow, this book is, sex. More sex, a lot more sex. I mean, like, he sort of like started hyping people up. He's even made posts where he says, this film is gonna fuck you up. The fans are not ready for this and stuff like that. So it's like, no, you guys are actually contributing to people's high expectations. But again, like I said, look, they can't spend the entirety of the second film, retconning the first film. They cannot spend the entirety of the second film, fixing the first film's mistakes. They can, in subtle ways, but not in any of the major ways. They cannot just, just completely waste time. And you know what? At the end of the day, we're still going to have changes from the book because we did get screwed on the first movie. Which is why I've always said that, they're going to give Zed's storyline to Trevor. Because, again, they did nothing in the first film to set up the Tessa Zed relationship, so it's just easier just to do it with a new character. I mean, that's just it. It's just a lot easier just, to kind of, do it with a new character rather than, sort of forcing Zed in there. And again, it really does seem like, Samuel Larson was not there filming all that much, so it kind of, adds to the fact that, it looks like the OG, people are probably only going to be in there for only like a handful of probably for like one or two or maybe even three scenes. But like the major scene, of course, is going to be the New Year's Eve party sequence. where Tessa, goes full UFC on Molly's ass, which I know we're all looking forward to, and I hope they nail that moment. I know that Josephine Langford and Anana Sarkis are going to, just do amazing in that. But yeah, I really am looking forward to that. Another big question that I've had in terms of one of the lines that I keep going back and forth on in the book with one of Hardin's lines from the book that I keep going back and forth on is, of course, the "I'll be thinking of that when I'm burying myself in your daughter tonight." I mean, I have high expectations. I actually want to see that line in the movie, but again, Selma Blair has not been on set, and so you got to wonder, okay, are we actually going to get this major scene in the book where Tessa, Hardin, Carol, and Trish, basically, collide and, pretty much go at each other. But yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I'm saying that I think that that's why Hero has not actually shaved his head yet, is because they probably told him, hey, we're working around Selma Blair's illness. We're trying to get her back. So, don't cut your hair just yet. We're kind of giving her a little bit more time to heal up, or at least, get a little bit better to where, she'll actually, be comfortable actually coming back and shooting some things. But yeah, one of the major things that happened, like when Star Wars: The Last Jedi came out, and it didn't go the way that a lot of fans wanted. People were very upset. But again, the people behind that film, they didn't really say anything. They had nothing to say. They didn't really add to anybody's expectations. They didn't really talk about anything, because again, it's a very secretive movie. But whereas this, with After We Collided, they really are building up the fans. They really are hyping up the fans. And that's where, I kind of get concerned. It's like, well, are they hyping us up to such an extreme degree that they're never going to be able to live up to what they're hyping us, or at least what we're hyping up in our heads about what they are actually saying? And that's always been like one of my big concerns. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So every day I'm going to be doing daily uploads of the After Series read-throughs, where I literally go through the books and read to you guys page by page, chapter by chapter. The first 3 books, After We Collided and After We Fell, are already on the channel to their completion. I'm working on After Ever Happy right now. I'll do that, and then I'll also be doing the book before as well. And those will be daily uploads, barring any types of personal illnesses or issues. Now that we have the official green light of the After We Collided movie, I'm going to be bringing you guys constant updates on that, so keep looking forward to that. You guys are going to be so updated that you'll be begging me to stop the updates. And those updates will also cover After We Fell and After We're Happy. So once we get a green light on those 2 films, I'll also be bringing you guys constant updates on those as well. Every other day, I'll be doing different topics that come up in the After fandom. So if there's a topic out there that you guys want to see me talk about, go ahead and either leave it down in the comments, or you can find me on either Twitter, email, or my Facebook. All the relevant information is on the About section of the channel. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to grow to the heights that it has without you guys. And so for that, I'm eternally grateful. But I know for a fact that there are plenty of Afternators out there, After fans out there, who have no idea that this channel exists. So keep spreading the word of Charles's movie channel. Keep sharing the channel around, because this will be the best damn After Series channel that you'll find right here on YouTube. As always, remember, my name is Charles. Welcome to the After Series channel. I'll see you later, After fans. Take care, y'all. Love you.